Twisted Big D, we're doing the trailer inspection. We have our bulkhead, it's properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. There's no holes or missing rivets. We have our frame and cross members, properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. There's no missing cross members. There's no unauthorized welds. We have our landing gear, properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, in the fully raised position. The crank handle is secure. We have our tandem frame and tandem release handle. It's properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, bent, or broken. The release handle and the locking pins in the fully locked position. We have our spring hanger. It's properly mounted and secured at both ends. It's not cracked, bent, or broken. We have our spring arm. It's properly mounted and secured at both ends. It's not cracked, bent, or broken. We have our shock absorber, properly mounted and secured at both ends. Not cracked, bent, or broken. Not leaking. We have our airbag, properly mounted and secured at both ends. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts. Not cracked, bent, or broken. No missing mounting bolts. And not leaking. We have our brake lines, properly mounted and secured at both ends. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts. Not leaking. Brake chamber, properly mounted and secure. Not cracked, bent, or broken. It's not leaking. Slack adjuster and push rod, properly mounted and secure. Not cracked, bent, or broken. With the brakes released and pulled by hand, push rod should not move more than 1 inch. We have our brake drum, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. We have our brake lining, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Friction materials not worn dangerously thin. There's no oil or debris. We have our trailer tire. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts to the side walls or the tread. Tread depth cannot be less than 2/32 of an inch. It's filled to manufacturer specification, checked with the air gauge. We have our rim, properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. No unauthorized welds. We have our lug nuts, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. None are missing. There's no rust trails or powder residue, and there's no cracks around the bolt holes. We have our axle seal. It's properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. It's not leaking. It's filled to manufacturer specifications. Mud flap, properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Trailer door and hinges, properly mounted secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. It opens, closes, and latches properly. The door seal is not worn, torn, or dry rotted. And that concludes my trailer pre-trip inspection.